Bitcoin's the most efficient monetary system we've yet to implement successfully. It's 21 quadrillion Satoshis, 350,000 transactions a day. It costs about 10 basis points of the monetary network to clear those transactions and to secure the network. And it stores the value and provides security to everybody on the network effectively for free after those transaction fees. Bitcoin's the most disruptive force in the century. In 12 years, it grew to $1 trillion in monetary value. That beats Google, Facebook, Amazon, Apple, and the like. That's the market sending us a message. It's the next chapter in the mobile wave. We digitized our photos, we digitized our videos. Now we're going to digitize our money, and our currency and assets are going to flow to billions of people. Money is collapsing. We've got a massive inflation problem. We're losing 1% of our value in currencies every single month. Humanity, without an effective, strong money, is like a type 1 diabetic without insulin. You can't store energy. You can't create fat. You're going to starve to death. Without delivering effective money to the human race, everybody's going to either economically freeze or starve to death. Violence and misery are going to follow. Gold's not a solution. It's not practical to distribute gold in small quantities to 5 billion people. Bitcoin is a solution. It is spreading at more than 200% a year. We're adding 3 million users a week. It's accelerating. If I wanted to give knowledge, music, and money to the world, in the 19th century, you did it with books, pianos, and gold. They're now antiques for the elite. In the 21st century, you're going to use the internet platform and Bitcoin, and you're going to provide iBooks and Google and YouTube. You're going to provide Apple Music and Amazon Music and Spotify to everybody, and you're going to provide Bitcoin as an asset for everybody. Gold used to be the best solution. It isn't anymore. The time has come to pass the torch from gold to Bitcoin. Bitcoin's humanity's first effective engineered monetary system. It's as profound as our rail networks, our road networks, our electrical networks, our telephone networks, and the internet. Bitcoin can and will deliver the virtues of strong money the gold idealists have long hoped for. If we think about the elements that drive humanity forward, if we think of it from an engineer's point of view, you've got stone, you've got iron, you've got concrete, you've got steel, you've got aluminum, you've got silicon. You can't build a computer without silicon. You can't build a skyscraper without steel. You're not going to survive if you don't pick the right element. Crypto is the steel of the 21st century financial economy. An engineer would say you have to choose wisely. There's a right answer. There's a wrong answer. So gold is element 79. It's an ideal ornamental metal. It's indestructible, malleable. It's attractive. We love these things. It makes great jewelry. It makes a great ornament. It's just not a perfect monetary asset because you can inflate gold. You can confiscate gold. It's immobile. It's not easily divisible, and you can counterfeit it.
Before we continue, help us clicking that YouTube like button and subscribe now to our channel. This shows the algorithm that you valued this information. And it helps us spread that message. Sharing is caring. And now, let's continue.
It shows up in the economy in a heterogeneous fashion. Lots of different types of gold coins, lots of different types of gold bars, lots of different types of gold jewelry. And the paper gold itself is sometimes trading at 100 to 1 versus the underlying physical gold, and there's no trusted protocol to guarantee integrity or the synchronicity between paper gold and actual gold. If we compare that to Bitcoin, Bitcoin is not just an asset, it's a network and it's protocol. People would say it's the world's first global, self-settled, real-time clearing bearer instrument. It is all those things you mentioned. It's decentralized, permissionless, global, immutable, scarce, auditable, instantly transferable, not seizable, highly divisible, mostly everything that gold can't do. The asset itself, secure, easily divisible, is deflationary. People might lose some Bitcoin. They're never going to add more than 21 million. It's transparent. Everybody running a node. You can authenticate it instantly from a $100 smartphone. That's makes it the perfected monetary asset of the human race. We've never actually had an asset that clean. It's synthetic gold without the defects of monetary gold. Now, the network itself, it's global, it's open. Anybody can run a security node or a validating node on the network. It's empowering to billions and billions of people. It's vital because it's being continuously upgraded in the software layer and the hardware layer. And it's viral. It's spreading at a rapid rate. Companies, countries, individuals are adopting this. And that makes it, as Nicholas Lubb would say, anti-fragile. It just keeps getting better. The protocol is the third element of the asset, which makes Bitcoin superior. And what's special about that is its protocol for synchronizing financial applications with integrity to the underlying Bitcoin asset. It's been adopted built into Square. It was built into PayPal. And what does that mean? Well, that means that Bitcoin applications, Bitcoin is harder, it's smarter, it's faster, and it's stronger than the gold that came before it. Harder meaning gold has a half-life of 30 years. You make 2% more every year. Bitcoin has a half-life of forever. It's effectively immortal, and it's organically evolving. It's only going to be better in 100 years than it is now. It's smarter because the applications running on Bitcoin are driven by modern software and modern CPUs and modern servers. They keep getting smarter and faster with Moore's law. You can make 100 million calculations a second around the world across hundreds of thousands of different servers on Bitcoin applications. You can't do that with gold. It's faster. You can do billions of transactions at the speed of light on these applications. You can run them 24/7, 365. It's stronger. You can channel high frequency energy. I could flash 10,000 loans for 3 days each across 100 jurisdictions between 10,000 different companies and fetch them back with laser-like precision. So in short, Bitcoin, it's more than just a monetary network. It's a trust network allowing millions of applications to serve billions of people. And it's going to accelerate global commerce in the 21st century. And it's critical for allowing for safe and efficient operations in cyberspace. That's why the asset is superior to gold.
Do you want to know one thing about crypto? I made over 3,000% in profit in a few weeks. Fact is, the traditional financial system, the traditional money system makes you poor, not rich. If you want to earn $500,000, $1 million, you have to wait until you're 50, 60, 70 in the traditional financial system, and you probably will still be broke. And you will be old. This is not a sexy combination, as you can imagine. But the question is, how can you start in crypto and make these profits? Where to invest? Where to start? My name is Gunnar and I'm from Germany, as you can hear, and things are a little bit different in Germany. More about that later on. Fact is, there are lots of different cryptocurrencies. It's a gigantic universe where beginners and professionals get easily lost. But there is light at the end of the tunnel. There are 7 key steps you need to follow to become successful in this market. You have to know them, and if you fail one of them, it's literally impossible to succeed in this market. Just an example, one of the key points is your exchange, and one of the biggest are, for example, Binance and Coinbase. These are trusted and well-established exchanges, but, and this is a big but, you won't find the super profitable coins on those exchanges. The unknown super profitable coins that get gigantic profits are not traded on those kind of exchanges. They are traded on much smaller insider platforms that are barely known. And I can tell you what those super secret exchanges are and why they are so profitable. And another super important thing are the right information sources. The point is, the internet is gigantic. There are hundreds and hundreds of YouTube channels, blogs, pages, and much more. And there are also market makers and influencers. For example, Elon Musk, he is not a crypto guy, but the moment he recommended Dogecoin, it went through the roof, to the moon, so to say. But why did he recommend it? Where did he hear it from? He didn't hear it from newspapers. And believe me, he is listening to someone. But you have to know who, and you have to react before he is reacting. This is really, really important. And these are only 2 of the 7 steps you have to follow in order to be successful in crypto. And if you want to know all of these steps in much more detail, and if you want to have a comprehensive checklist, here's what you should do. There is a link below this video. Click on this link and you will get the opportunity to subscribe to my channel. Click on the link and you will see a video where I explain the next steps. So see you soon. Click on the link now. I'll see you there.